Along with one of the recordings about identity and formation of who a person is, this is for the site Peoria, Illinois, Peoria-Illinois.com. And when I was a young lad, on the other side of the river or something, river runs through it at times here and there. It just rained recently. And I was about 8 or 9, I think, and my buddy, Michael Skoll, like Skoll Tobacco, Grizzly Tobacco, wandering around the wilderness of tobacco or whatever. And Patrick Gum, we'd ride the bus together. There's Josh Miles. I think he's on the bus sometimes. Andy Rollins and Sean Miller, and I think Robbie and I rode the same bus. His name was Ham. What hour of the day do you eat a slice of ham? I don't know. Anyways, we were cost efficient in our food supplies, even as a young lad, to put it in a different way. And so, like, if I got a peanut butter sandwich, it was like a good day if I had a couple of them or whatever. And so I was grateful for things, but I wanted more. And these are the kids, and they'd have their lunch boxes. And this guy named Patrick Gum, that was his last name, Gum. And he sometimes he had fruit roll-ups, and I was like, oh, that looks delicious. I didn't get no fruit roll-ups. And so I was pretty good at art, relatively speaking. Patrick liked one of my artworks. So my first painting that I sold, I was sad when I sold it. It was technically barter. This is before currency existed as young children. I bartered one of my artwork abilities for a fruit roll-up. And so I ate better that day. So that was good. And about the same age, I'd see these toothpastes. The first invention I ever had was maximizing the efficiency of toothpaste. And my siblings and perhaps even my parents or whatever, they'd have these toothpaste rolls, and they weren't efficient in their toothpaste output. And so I invented this beret. It's basically, a beret that you can, not a green beret or something, but a beret or whatever. And you put it on the toothpaste thing, and it rolls up, and it squeezes the toothpaste out of the tube more efficiently. And I saw that invention about 10 years later in a Kmart. Kmart went bankrupt or something, but in a Kmart in Goleta about 10 years later. It was on the shelves, and I had this realization. I was like, hey, I invented that. So I took these personality tests, Myers-Briggs and things. Now, Myers-Briggs said I was either supposed to be a military general, I kid you not, a media buyer, or a religious leader. That's what the results of my little personality test. They didn't know that I was actually an artist and an inventor. Anyways, until next time, over and out.